Welcome to week one of BSOL 402. Again, I'm Lou Ann Powell, your instructor for these next few weeks. I just want to go over a few details about what to expect for week one. It is a little heavy on the work, and I apologize on that, but we've got a short period of time to cover all the material. So we're going to be covering chapters 1 through 3 for this first week. Now, the first thing that I want you to do when you open up week one is to watch the lecture video, 7 Tips for a Better Discussion Post. The reason for that is going to tell you exactly what you're going to need to do to get full credit on a discussion post in my course. It'll also help you in other courses. We talk about plagiarism, we talk about how to credit work, and just basically what I expect, which is in your original post, 3 paragraphs, 400 words, and then in your response, you also have to respond to at least one other person. Some classes are going to require 2 discussion posts or 2 responses. I only require 1, but that has to be at least 200 words. If you fail to do that, you're not going to get full credit. And so realize that, and that's something that I'm really strict on, because this is our opportunity to discuss. This is our opportunity to cover the material. We're not sitting in class, so this is just the best way for you to interact with your class members and for you to put your opinions out there. Then with your readings, again, it's chapters 1 through 3. I would read those chapters before viewing the lectures. What I do is you're going to have, the first chapter is what does it mean to be a leader? And so I would read that chapter, I would watch the lecture videos and go over those lecture videos. And it's the PowerPoint presentation, I lecture on top of it. I do the same thing for chapter 2, for chapter 3. So read the material, and I follow closely in the textbook. So I teach to the textbook. Some teachers do that, some don't, but I find that it's very helpful with adult students to do that. And you also have a quiz. So you're going to have a quiz every week. You'll have a quiz on every chapter that you read. And I do that because we don't have a final test. So I need to make sure that you understand, know the material, and can appreciate it and can apply it in your life. So anyway, that covers the first week. We're going to talk about what does it mean to be a leader, traits, behaviors, and relationships, and then contingency approaches to leadership. I will tell you, this is not the most fascinating week. Sorry, but I try to make it as lively as I can. But it's just the good foundational information that you need about leadership, and then we will build upon it as we go along. Week 2 will be more interesting, I think week 3, and so we will build from that. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, you can always email me. You can message me through the class and use the inbox to message me. You can send me directly an email to lpowell@uu.edu. And I'll respond to that. I try to get my responses out within 24 hours. With your grading, your quiz is pretty much grade automatically, except there are some questions, discussions that I'll have to go in and grade. But I'll have those back to you typically by Wednesday of the next week and have everything graded. All right, guys, and that updates you on what's going on week 1. And welcome to the class as we explore and discover leadership and just what that means to be an effective leader, which is becoming more and more important as we go along in the workplace, especially what's gone on in the last year. There's just been so many changes, and it's hit us rapidly of how we've had to adjust and how we're going to have to continue to adjust. And work is changing, and the meaning of it, and leadership has changed as well. All right, have a good one, and I look forward to having you in class.